Welcome to the channel. Once upon a time, in a world filled with uncertainty and turmoil, there lived a young woman named Sarah. Like many people in her generation, Sarah found herself grappling with the challenges and uncertainties of modern life. From navigating career choices to managing relationships and facing unexpected setbacks, she often felt overwhelmed and lost in a sea of uncertainty. One day, while scrolling through her social media feed, Sarah stumbled upon a post that featured a familiar Bible verse, Jeremiah 29:11. Intrigued, she paused to read the verse. "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord, "plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." As Sarah reflected on these words, she couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope stirring within her heart. In a world where it seemed like everything was constantly changing and shifting, knowing that God had a plan for her life brought her a sense of comfort and reassurance. Despite the uncertainties and challenges that surrounded her, Sarah began to embrace the promise of Jeremiah 29:11. She realized that even in the midst of difficult circumstances, she could trust that God had a purpose and a plan for her life. Instead of allowing fear and doubt to hold her back, she stepped out in faith, knowing that her future was in the hands of a loving and sovereign God. As Sarah journeyed through life, she encountered both moments of joy and celebration, as well as moments of disappointment and heartache. Yet through it all, she held fast to the promise of Jeremiah 29:11. Finding strength and courage in the knowledge that her life was guided by a divine purpose. In times of uncertainty, Sarah found solace in the words of Jeremiah 29:11. She realized that even when the future seemed uncertain and the path ahead was unclear, she could trust in the goodness and faithfulness of God. With each passing day, she grew more confident in the knowledge that her hope and her future were secure in the hands of the one who created her. And so, armed with faith and determination, Sarah faced the challenges of today's times with unwavering hope, knowing that the plans God had for her were plans filled with hope and promise. For in the midst of life's uncertainties, the words of Jeremiah 29:11 continued to ring true, offering comfort, guidance, and hope for all who dared to believe. Remember, God loves you. Please click the link in the description to help support this channel.